Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is day 21 of daily CGI. I feel like I'm making, again, steady progress throughout all of this. 21 days of consistent learning in Blender and playing around and experimenting with these tools and useful features. For the past couple of days, I've been really enjoying the physics simulation in Blender, but I felt like I needed to move on to something that I kind of glossed over in the early tutorials that I followed, and that is rigging. So I went back to the Blender Fundamentals 2.8 tutorial series on the official Blender YouTube channel, and I did the following. I did rigging intro, parenting, armatures, copy limit constraint, tracking constraints, transform constraints, character rigging, inverse kinematics, vertex groups, and bone layers. And I can say the further in I got, the more tired I became, the more sort of glossed over my eyes became, and I don't know, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. There's an add-on called Rigify that people use, and that makes the process a bit easier, I think. But yeah, to me, this kind of thing isn't fun. It's necessary to learn, especially because I want to be able to animate things in Blender, but it's not something that comes naturally to me. So I feel like I need to do a lot of these types of tutorials and practice and repeating, even just repeating the same things over and over again until it becomes second nature. I don't want to neglect rigging. I should probably focus on it if I think I'm bad at it. But yeah, that's where we are at on that topic. Whoops. He's doing the tree. Okay, so that's that. That was fine. That took like an hour and a half to watch the videos, I believe, roughly. And then a whole bunch more time to actually do it myself. There's so many different sections that I did. But you heard me reference add-ons. I just wanted to mention one or two extra add-ons that I thought were useful. Obviously, we had the VR headset add-on that I showed the other day. The VR scene inspection, that is. There's two more that stand out to me right now. There's Bolt Factory that I discovered, and there's extra objects, add mesh extra objects. So Bolt Factory is pretty self-explanatory. You go mesh. Once you've activated the Bolt Factory add-on, you go mesh and you go bolt. And then you can bring up this menu on the side here, and you can tinker with all these settings. So you can change the size of the bolt. M10 being bigger than M8, M6, etc., just like in real life. Then you can change it from a nut to a bolt. You can change the nut type and the head type. The bit type in this case here for the bolt, Phillips. Get a Phillips on the top, Allen for an Allen key. So I just see this as super useful. It's like, why reinvent the wheel if you're using this on the corner of, such a subtle detail, but if you want this extra detail on furniture and whatnot, why do it yourself when this convenient tool already exists? I could learn how to do it, like manually, but you're not gonna do that every time and use, this is perfect, right? So there's Bolt Factory, and then, so work smart, not hard, I guess. And then the other one was called extra objects. What I found annoying was, as much as I appreciate YouTube channels providing quick tutorials, one thing that I noticed is that, like, I wanted to create a curve, basically a pipe that curves around in an S shape the other day. And so a lot of the tutorials were saying, like, they were saying create this plane, go into edit mode, and delete 3 corners to get one, is it a vertex? Yeah. So let's delete those 3, and then you're left with 1. I think that's such a stupid method. This add-on extra objects in mesh adds this single vert. You can add a single vert. It adds it to the 3D cursor there, and then you can move it around. Just seems more efficient that way. Probably saves some steps in the long run. And then does it add? It adds all this other extra stuff. You can twisted torus, super toroid, torus knot. There's some math function in there. Gears is a good one. You can customize how many teeth the gears have and the radius of the overall gear, width, etc., etc. This is all pretty boring, but definitely recommend looking into add-ons if you want to improve, make some quality of life improvements and save some time in the long run, because I think this will prove to be quite useful. That's it for today. I've got nothing else to say. It was a doozy, I'll tell you, with all that rigging, but I'm going to push through it and come out of this better off for it, I think. So have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a thumbs up down below if you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye.